Now let us do one more application on distance formula, which is related to circle properties from the plane geometry, right. So this is actually coordinate geometry topic from 10th CBSE, but we need to take the help of plane geometric rules of circle and we need to prove it. Okay, we need to show something. Okay, see this here, find the coordinates of center of circle passing through the points, okay, 0 0, okay, minus 2 1 and p and minus 3 2, and find also its radius. We need to find out the radius also, right. First of all, we need to notice that this circle, this is a circle which is passing through, okay, which is passing through the points 0 0 and minus 2 1 and 3 2. See this here, somewhere here we will look at 0 0. So this is some origin, no, let us represent this with O, which is 0 0. Okay, now this might be some A, which is the point here minus 2 1. Okay, this is the point on circle which is minus 3 comma 2. Okay, minus 3 comma 2, which is some point B. Understood? We considered, so O 0 0 and A minus 2 1 and B minus 3 2 are the points on the circle, okay, as they have given. So let me write it here as solution part. I am writing you. So let O00 and A minus 2 1 and B minus 3 2 are the points on circle, the points on the circle, circle, okay, points on the circle, and we are asked to find out its center. Let us consider this center be some pxy. I mean coordinates of center are x and y. We let it, okay, we considered. Okay, now let me tell you here, let, okay, p x comma y be the center. Now tell me, what is the property of circle? Now tell me basic property, very basic property of the circle from 8th and 9th standard. What, 8th and 9th also not, as in 6th and 7th only we studied that. Okay, so distance from center to any point on the circumference is called radius or not. So here PO will be radius, PA will be radius and PB will be radius, right. So here PO, PA, PB, all distances are representing radius of the circle. Got it? So radius will be always equal at any point on the circumference or not? Because here this is also point on circumference, this is also point on circumference, this is also point on circumferences. Okay, all the points on circumference are equidistant from center, and line joining those points are called radii. Line joining point on circumference to center, line joining point on circumference to center, here also point on circumference to center. These all are representing radius. Understood? This is radius, this is radius and this is radius. Always radius is constant for a circle or not? So this PO, PB, PA all are representing one radius of the circle. So all of them are equal or not? Exactly. So from this we can say that, okay, PO equal to PA equal to PB. Alright. So this is because P is center of circle. Understood? P is what? Center. Since P is center and PA, PB, PA comma PB comma PO are radii. Okay, those all are radii and they are equal. Understood? Now for our convenience, let us choose. See, when three expressions are equal, any two of them can be equal or not? These two can be equal, or else these two can be equal, or else these two can be equal. Let us choose one of them. Let me take here PO equal to PA. Okay, I will take here PO equal to PA. PO equal to PA means what? Here PO equal to PA means distance between P to O is equal to distance between P to A, which are representing radius. Understood? Anyways, P to O, what is the distance between P to O here? This is x1, this is x1 y1 and x2 y2. Anyways, we can write root x square plus y square, but still I am going according to process. So see this here. So what is the distance between P and O? So this is x2 minus x1 whole square, which is x minus 0 whole square, plus y2 minus y1 whole square, which is y minus 0 whole square. Let us write it down. Okay, x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square. Now this would be equal to what? PA. Understood? Now what is PA here? PA would be what? This is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Okay, what is the distance between these two? Under square root x2 minus x1. Under square root x2 minus x1 whole square. x2 minus x1 would be what? X minus of minus 2 or not? See, PA, x minus of minus 2. Whole square plus y minus of minus, y minus 1 whole square. Okay, now this would be your, now tell me here x square plus y square under square root is equal to under square root x minus of minus 2 x plus 2 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square. Now we said PO equal to PA, we can square them on both sides or not? As I said you before, we don't need to write this separate steps. We can remove square in initial stages only. When two distances are equal, we can simply remove the square roots. Okay, we don't need to put square roots. But anyways, I'm here doing according to process. When PO equal to PA, then obviously PO square equal to PA square. When we squared it, square roots will be cancelled. Now then x square plus y square equal to this inside part. Okay, x plus 2 whole square. Okay, the square root is already removed on both sides. Now this is in the form of what? X plus 2 whole square means a plus b whole square format. We can expand it into a square plus 2ab plus b square. Right? Now do it. A square means x square plus 2ab. What is 2ab? 2 into x into 2. That would be 4x. And b square. What is b square? 2 square. 2 square would be how much? 4. Okay. Now next one. Here y minus 1 whole square. If you consider y as a and 1 as b, this is in the form of a minus b. So a minus b whole square. So you can write it as a square minus 2ab plus b square. So a square would be your y square minus 2ab, which is minus 2 into y into 1. That would be minus 2y plus 1 square, which is b square. 1 square would be 1 itself. Okay. Now if you observe this carefully, on both sides we have x square and y square terms with the same signs. Plus x square and plus x square can be cancelled on the both side of equation, and here also y square and y square will be cancelled. Now what are left over there? 4x, okay, and minus 2y, here plus 4 and plus 1, that would be your plus 5. Understood? Now let this be equation 1, sorry, equal to 0. Equal to 0 is left over on this side. Okay, your LHS part is your 0. So I just converted this LHS into RHS into LHS. LHS equal to 0. Understood? So 4x minus 2y plus 5 equal to 0. Now let this equation be 1. Okay, right. Next. Now tell me, here we took a relation between these two. These two are equal. Now we can take these two equal or not. What is that? PO equal to PB. Now PO equal to PB. Now here I'll do initially, I don't want to put the square roots and again I want to cancel with squares. Initially I want to take when PO equal to PB, then PO square equal to what? PB square. Once you know, then you can apply for all. Understood? Now this square roots will be obviously cancelled on it because already we have squared it. So square roots will be gone. Okay, now what is this distance PO square equal to PB square? As we know that PO square equal to, already we find it, no? PO square equal to x square plus y square, no? PO equal to root x square plus root y square. As we squared it, PO square will be equal to what? X square plus y square. We don't need to find it again. Once again I am telling you, PO already we find. How much is this PO? Root x square plus y square. As we squared it, square root will be cancelled and we get x square plus y square. Okay, now let me find here PB square. That means distance between point P and B. What is point P? Here xy, and what is B? 3 minus 2. Understood? We need to find out distance between P to B. Then the formula would be x2 minus x1 whole square, which is x2 would be x and minus of minus 3 whole square plus y2 would be y minus y1 would be minus 2 whole square. Now actually we need to put square root here, but as we squared this PB square, okay, PB equal to the square root. Now we squared it, so square root will be cancelled, and means we don't need to write square root again because it is squared. Okay, square root will be cancelled. Okay, now x square plus y square equal to, now x minus of minus 3 will become x plus 3. So x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square. Again you can observe this format, which is in the form of a plus b whole square, and this is in the form of a minus b whole square. So consider x as a and 3 as b. A plus b whole square means a square plus 2ab plus b square. In that form it can be expanded. Now do it. X square plus y square equal to, now a square would be your x square plus 2ab means 2x into 3 means 6x plus b square, that would be 3 square, which is 9. Now this is a minus b whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square we need to write. A square means y square minus 2ab term would be minus 2 into y into 2, which is minus 4y, okay, plus b square, which is 2 square, and 2 square value would be 4. Again we got same terms with same signs on both sides of the equation, so cancel them. X square with plus symbol and y square with the plus symbol. So what are left over there? 6x, okay, minus 4y. Now 9 plus 4 would be 13. Now we obtained, means on the other side of the equation is 0. Now we obtained equation 1 and 2. Tell me guys, what is our target? We need to find out the value of x and y, which are the coordinates of the center of the circle. That is our target. Now we obtained two equations. Equation 1 4x minus 2y plus 5 equal to 0, and equation 2 which is 6x minus 4y plus 13 equal to 0. These two equations are linear equation in two variables, means simultaneous linear equations. I think you are very well known to simultaneous linear equations, and you know the process of solving that. Okay, solving 1 and 2. Okay, solving the equations 1 and 2. How to solve them? I think you know about solving process. Okay, 4x minus 2y, okay, plus 5 equal to 0. Okay, we will take it. Better than doing cancellation, I just want to take see this, I want to write the value of y in terms of x. Then do one thing, take this 2y to another side. 4x plus 5 equal to this 2y will be taken to other side and will be converted to plus 2y. Okay, plus 2y. Now just see here, see this. Okay, now let me write here. See this. Now 4x 2y equal to 4x plus 5. So y equal to how much? Y equal to 4x plus 5 upon what? This 2 will come down. So y value we obtained from the equation 1, okay, from equation 1. Now let us substitute in the equation 2. See, in 1 and 2 we are doing these adjustments, okay. In equation 2, if you substitute the value of y, this value of y is obtained from equation 1, okay. Now let us substitute this value of y in equation 2, okay. In equation 2, if you substitute this, what do we get here? Value of y, no, okay. So this would be 6x, okay. I am writing here, put value of y in equation 2, okay. Equation 2 we are putting that, okay, just put it. Now what do we get here? 6x, see this, 6x, okay, this is minus 4y. So here minus 4 into y value would be 4x plus 5 by 2. Here y equal to, put y equal to this, 4x plus 5 upon 2, okay, plus 13 equal to 0. Plus 13 equal to 0. Got it? Now see this, we can cancel this 4 with 2 times. Okay. Now in order to simplify this, write down this 6x as it is. For further simplification, multiply this minus 2 with terms of the bracket inside bracket. Minus 2 into plus 4x, that would be minus 8x. Minus 2 into plus 5, minus 10, plus 13, there is nothing in denominator part, is equal to 0. Got it? Now 6x minus 8x would be minus 2x, okay, plus 10, minus 10 plus 13 plus 3 is equal to 0. Now take this 3 to another side, this plus 3 will be minus 3 then, okay, both sides we have minus signs, we can cancel. So x equal to what? 3 upon 2, this 2 will come down, okay. So we got the value of x and we need to find out the value of y. Just put this again in this equation, okay. Put x equal to 3 by 2 in again what? This value, okay, in 1 only, no, this is also from 1, okay. Now, so now tell me, x equal to 3 by 2 we put here, just see, y value we obtain as 4 into x value we obtained as how much? 3 by 2, okay, plus 5 upon 2, right. Now we can cancel this 4 with 2, 2's are 2 into 3, 6 plus 5, 11 upon 2, okay. So we obtained the value of y as, okay, 11 by 2. So we obtained x and y values or not? Exactly. So here center will be what? Center will be your x value is 3 by 2, okay, and y value would be how much? 11 by 2. Just now we obtained, and this point is P, understood, center P. So this point, this center point is obtained as how much? Okay, P 3 by 2, and this P point is 3 by 2 and 11 by 2. Our first task is finished. We are asked to find out the center of the circle, means coordinates of the center of the circle, which we obtained as 3 by 2 and 11 by 2. Got it? So first task is over. Now what is our second problem? We need to find out its radius also. It's very simple. When you are asked to find the radius of a circle, you need to know the concept of radius. What is meant by radius? Radius is the distance between the center of circle from any point from center of circle to any point on its circumference. See, these all are the points on circumference, no? O 0 0, B minus 3 minus 2, A minus 2 1, and this is center, which is 3 by 2 11 by 2. Okay. Now let me suggest to you that in a distance between either P 3 by 2 11 by 2 and 0 0, or 3 by 2 11 by 2 and minus 3 minus 2 and 3 by 2 11 by 2 2 minus 2 minus 1, so minus 2 plus 1. Distance between any two of them means P2, PA or PO or PB, anything is same. So that distance is radius or not? Distance between center to any point on circumference. This is point on circumference. This is point on circumference. This is point on circumference. Means distance from this point P to any one we can take as radius. But tell me which one you choose. Yes, if you choose this one, this will be a bit complicated. Here 0, 0 there, no? Better you choose this one. Understood? So radius is equal to what? Distance between center and point on circumference. You can take these two also. You can find out the distances between these two also, or this two also, or this two also. It depends on you. I am taking it because it's very simple, because we have coordinates 0 and 0. It's very simple for calculation. So anyways, equal to, we can write PO or not. Distance between P and O is radius. You can take PB or PA. You will get the same answer. Okay, after this video you can try it. Okay, PO or PA or PB, all are equal, no? So I want to, this is all radius. Okay, these all are radii. Okay, now let me find out the radius, which is distance between P and O. So distance between P and O would be what? x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Here x2 would be 3 by 2 and x1 would be 0 minus 0 whole square. You can straight away square these two. Okay, and y2 would be 11 by 2 minus this would be 0 whole square. Understood? Now this would be what? Under square root 3 by 2 whole square plus 11 by 2 whole square, which is 3 by 2 whole square means what? 9 upon 4, and this is what? 11 square would be 121 upon 4. Okay, under square root. So now, since both are like fractions inside the square root, we can put 4 in common. 9 plus 121, which is 130. Okay, now we can take this 1 by 4 outside, so to become 1 by 2 root 130. So if you want, you can do the further solution also. 265. Okay, we can leave it like this. 1 by 2 into square root 130 square units is a radius. Here we find radius. What is radius here? Distance between center and point on circumference. I choose here point O00 because it's very easy to find out. Okay, and what is the value we obtained? Root over 130 by 4. This 1 by 4 is pulled out, and we obtained 1 by 2 outside, and under square root 130 is remained. Understood? So 1 by 2 into root 130. Let me write here. 1 by 2 into root 130 is a radius. Understood? 1 by 2 root 130. Okay, that's radius. This is the way to find out radius also for the given diagram, for the given conditions. I think you might have understood that how to do the problems from coordinate geometry. Please be aware of geometric principles, otherwise you may not be able to do this. Understand? Here we just in this coordinate geometry of 10th standard, we just derived the formula for finding the distance between 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2. That's it. Remaining all the properties we are pulling. Okay, we are extracting from what? Geometry, plane geometry part, triangles, circles, and quadrilaterals and remaining figures. So plane geometry is such an important topic. So to solve all the problems of coordinate geometry, taking properties of plane geometric figures, we can apply the formulas of coordinate geometry to solve the problems like this. Understood or not? Anyways, 1 by 2 into root 130. Okay, so like this we can solve it. I think you might have understood this, and please guys, we are ready to give you the total syllabus of CBSE Maths and Physics. Of course, we have started with physics now, maths now. So we want to give you the total, all the problems, all the solutions from each and every textbooks, all the publications. Okay, for free, we are going to upload for free, and for that you need to do only one thing. Please give your comments, because if you are based on your comments only, we can understand to what level we need to provide the content to you guys.
Please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon for the more updates.